Oran, one of your favourite phrases is a game of chess, and it was pretty much like that this evening.
Yeah, it was, and obviously Linfield are the top of the league at this point in time, and we know coming here is always a tough test. So we had to bid our best tonight. We're down probably a few numbers. Obviously, no James tonight, no Oran Trainer tonight either. So it's a big credit to everybody who's gone out there tonight. It probably was a draw, probably been a fair result until we get that chance maybe near the end where we could have nicked it. But I suppose all in all, we have to be content with our night's work.
And when you look at the attacking options Linfield have to keep a clean sheet once apart, is always very pleasing.
It is, and that happens from the front. I thought Matthew making, I think that's Matthew's first start in a year and a half, and off the back of a 3 or 4 week injury there as well, where he hasn't trained a huge amount either. And I thought the way he led the line in the first 60, 70 was brilliant. He'll sleep tonight, he'll not need rocked. That's one thing for sure. And then the ability to bring Skinner on, who's made a brilliant recovery again from injury like he always does. Ruffled a few feathers in the last 15 or 20 minutes as well. So it's a big credit to everybody, but defensively the clean sheet right from Gareth right through to the front. I think it's the work of everybody else that limits the chances, and I think to be fair we did limit them to very few.
And speaking of Skinner, he just nearly got a match winner at the very end.
Yeah, it was a great run from Jamie Glacken, and it's something we encourage Jamie to do all the time because he's so graceful and can go past players for fun. And he dragged 3 or 4 players towards him. The ball comes out to Skinner, but it's probably the speed of the pitch, but also on his right foot. He couldn't seem to just get the ball just wouldn't seem to sit for him to get a good connection. Chris looked as if he was down already from the first attempt. And it looked as if he'd have lifted it at all, but it's an easy game played from the side. So as I say, we'd have been delighted with the last minute winner. It would have topped off a great night, but we can't be too disheartened with our night's work.
And Tuesday night, Carrick Rangers, they beat Crusaders, drew with Linfield. There's definitely a turnaround there.
Yeah, they have, and credit to Niall. They've had a tough start this season, a bit like us, but they've dug in and found a way to start being competitive and winning games. And they're probably in the best form they've been in all season. The last 5 or 6 games, their form's as good as anybody in the league. So we know how tough it is to go there. We always get a tough game there, and Tuesday night will be no different.